going on, everybody? Happy Wednesday. Happy Timbip Live. Happy Thanksgiving Eve. Hope you're doing well. Hope everybody's enjoying their time off. And thank you so much for being here on a completely different night from what we normally do. Sorry, my hair's a little wet. I literally got out of the shower about 20 minutes ago. Which is why I also started a minute late, but you guys were in here and you were raring to go. We are live all over the place. We are live in many different places. The microphone is shocking me a little bit, but that's okay. Twitch, YouTube, Instagram. Well, Mike Schneider was kicking things off. Tony Bag of Donuts, whom I saw this weekend and hung out with Kyle Wipert. IRL. First time meeting FS Tony in person, instant classic. Maybe we won't explain what FS Tony is at the moment here, but Sugar Kitty is here. As is Bev Porter. Hello, Bev. Good to see you. Hope you're well. Happy Thanksgiving to you, too. And a very happy Thanksgiving to everybody as well. We appreciate that you're squeaky clean for us, at least physically, mentally. Mental health. Mental health is always a toss-up. And the thing is right now, let's talk about the mental health at the moment, too. First, before we do that. So, what's the point of me deleting comments if you're still going to put them on screen? Because I can still see them, Tony. So, I got a call at about 3:30 this afternoon. And my wife said, and I'm going to walk you through this story. I'm going to walk you through the story exactly as it happened to me. My wife called me at 3:30 this afternoon. And she said, you need to go pick Eden up from daycare. She has a fever of 108 degrees. I was like, what do you mean a fever of 108 degrees? Hey, Tarek, what's up, buddy? Over on Instagram. Good to see you. I'm going to have to move some things around so I can see. Oh, you know what I'm going to do? What I'm going to do is I'm just going to pull it up on my phone. I was like, there is no shot that she has a 108-degree fever. Because if she does, I think she'd be dead. So I was panicking. I rushed over to pick her up. And luckily, it was only 100.8. It was not 108. It was 100.8. And it was she's feeling better as far as I can tell, but there was a brief moment where I was like, oh, I'm probably not going to have any chance to go to like festivities this weekend, and I still might not, depending on how she's feeling. I might be staying home with the kiddo, but we'll see. She had a headache and some chills, but I think she's gonna be okay. We're all gonna find out together in due time, I suppose. But I'm happy that the work week's over. I'm sure you are too, unless you've got stuff that you've got to do over the next couple of days. I apologize. But I am looking forward to 2 days off. This is the first time that I've had time off in quite a bit. Last time that I was supposed to have time off, I wound up with hand, foot, and mouth. which I caught from my youngest, and that was a lot of fun. So that was back in July, but luckily, either way, whether she's sick or not, I got time off this holiday season. So while I'm getting a few things together for news, I'm going to get a pour ready to go because I'm thirsty. And let me know what you're drinking, too. I'm going to start off tonight. Of course. Maybe I should have just teared it off. Teared it off? Torn it off? Turkey 101. Why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I? Why the heck wouldn't I? Later on, too, I'm going to be making my my Thanksgiving cocktail, the Wild Rush, teaching you all how to make it because I love sharing that with people. And it's been, of course, a year since I have talked about it. And I want to refresh your memories if you don't recall how it's made. $10 Snuffy Chat from Mr. Bag of Stuffing. Happy Snuffsgiving, everyone. If you also want to be like the Bag of Stuffing and submit a Snuffy Chat, which is what we call Super Chats here on the broadcast, you can head to the Snuffy Chat link, the Stream Elements link, at the top of your chat where it is pinned. And donate. We call it Snuffy Chats. Partially, you can't see it if you're on the Instagram feed. I apologize, but Snuffleupagus is back here, just off screen. Call it that because of Snuffleupagus. He is the patron saint of Timbip Live. I believe, you believe, we all believe. He is the king, I guess. I don't know. Anyway. I look forward to... Does Snuffy eat turkey? He eats exclusively whole turkeys. Bones and all. That's the only way that he eats any kind of bird, actually. Chicken, turkey, pheasant. He only eats them as if he is eating a hot dog. Why I decided on a hot dog there, I don't know. It's just where my brain went for some reason. So, here we are. Boiled goose? That's actually a delicacy where he comes from. And he doesn't eat it often, but when he does, he also eats it whole. And he won't stop talking about it for a while, which is great. What am I talking about? I feel like I'm losing my mind. Oh man. Boy, I tell you, there's not a whole lot of news that happened this past week. Been a little slow, it seems like. Apologies for getting this together last minute, but again, I got out of the shower right before I went live. Yeah, we are only doing TTB labels this week. That's crazy. Pheasant, he's a baller. He knows game. He knows ball. I just spilled bourbon on myself. The first pour. I have literally had nothing to drink, and my first pour, I swirled and I spilled on myself. This is going to be a tough weekend. This is going to be a tough weekend. Anyway. Cheers, everybody. Happy Turkey weekend, Turkey Eve, Turkey Day. Enjoy. I just took my first sip since Saturday. Pursuit Double Oak Rye. Nice. I've been enjoying the barrel proof rye that I reviewed last week. And if folks missed that, the Pursuit barrel proof rye that I reviewed last week, I shared some with Papa Ritter last night. And if you haven't watched that yet, please go do. It's not people have missed out on that that episode for some reason. Eric J. Mo, what's up, brother? Good to see you on Instagram. But regardless, the whiskey's good, thankfully. This is a really, really good bottle of Turkey 101. It was bottled on July 11th. I'm supposed to be tomorrow at the early. Oh, it was supposed to be tomorrow at the earliest, but no, Perry be streaming. Hey, man. Tomorrow's Thanksgiving, and I wasn't going to stream on Thanksgiving. So here we are. Also, this is the first time that I'm streaming on Instagram with. I want to show you guys this. If you're not watching on, you're not oh no! I've found a flaw in the program. Oh crap! Okay, hang on. Share screen. Entire screen. There we go. Oh, that's how it's gonna look on the double window. This is the first time that I've streamed on Instagram with the why did it go back to just me there? That was strange. With the vertical viewing. So, kind of cool. Heard you say you were thinking about it? Yeah. Hello, Shy Guy. How are you? I hosted a whiskey tasting Saturday, and everyone brought high proof Old Forester or Elijah Craig barrel proof. It was a heavy night of drinking for 6 ounces. Holy moly. I'm in a catty mood. Dude, it is all good. It's good to see you. Thank you for being here. It's a Cats song? I got to be honest, I don't know musicals that well. I do not know musicals that well, unfortunately. I don't know why that functioned the way that it did. I have no idea what's going on, but hell yeah, brother. Yep. That about explains it. That about explains it. I can't get this side of my hair to cooperate. To be fair, I don't know if either side of my hair is cooperating. But anyway. Let's talk about the news real quick. Real quick. You can't even see me if I do it like that. Okay, that's how it's going to be. That's just what happens whenever I'm in chat. Wife says hi and had to make sure that everyone knows I'm her bear, not a cat. Josh Fritz, hello. Good evening, all. Cheers. Good to see you. Hope you're well. Hope you've had a wonderful week. Thanks so much for being here. And enjoy the show. We're going to be doing makers here in just a little bit. I'm going to run through some news, which is just at this point TTB labels, which I'm happy to have back for the after the shutdown ended finally. And I'm sipping on Turkey 101 because it's very on the nose, of course. This was kind of a shocker. You know what? I'm going to get the other label because I think it has more information than the one that Bourbon News posted. There it is. Or maybe not. Slightly. Shocker. Knob Creek Blenders Edition. This is number 1. Compared to the caramel and char of our classic 9-year bourbon, the expression has confectionery notes from specially selected barrels. Enjoy vanilla and warm oak. It's supposed to be 10-year bourbon. I could have sworn. Oh wait. Yeah, 106 proof. I thought I saw a proof somewhere, and I couldn't remember exactly where. And it is on the Coming Whiskey page as opposed to Bourbon News. Hand-selected and carefully blended. I don't fully know what this is or why this is. I think I'll have a 101 8-year myself. I actually got one of those today, too, because I'm supposed to be, as I said to you, Kyle and Tony, over the weekend, I am supposed to be a part of a bourbon tasting this weekend for one of my Thanksgivings, and I just know that I'm going to wind up leading it, and I thought it'd be fun to do a Turkey 101 non-age stated versus regular Turkey 101. So, what happens if I hit maximize? Oh, I don't want that. Once I can find 101 8 years regularly, that'll be my daily driver easily. It had been out of stock at Total Wine for a while, and I was able to find it today, thankfully. View? Oh, okay. Well, Instagram's a bit wonky. Can I move my camera around? Don't think I can. That's annoying. James Peppers are pretty good too. I don't mind pepper. I wish I had a daily driver. Aw, Tony. Used to be able to get the Pinhook 23 release for $25 a bottle. Holy moly. But this to me, like, it falls under the category of what is Jim Beam doing with some of these releases? Like, are they special? Are they gonna be here for just a little bit? It's kind of in that same like identity crisis that makers might be having with the cask strength, which I've talked about on the podcast and we'll be talking about here in a little bit as well. But I don't know where this fits in because there's not really anything that indicates that this is a limited release, even though it does say Blenders Edition 1. That being said, though, maybe it is going to be a recurring release. We'll see. At 106 proof, I think that's nice, but I would have liked to have seen something maybe more cask strength. Maybe that is cask strength. I don't know. But we'll see. Also, Andy Moan says giving bourbon as a tasting note for bourbon is objectively funny. Yeah, it does say under notes sweet bourbon blend. Weird. Old Forester Tribute Series. 2026, 12-year, 115 proof. Another one of these where I'm like, I don't even really know why or what. Like it kind of has this, like, it's very hard to garner from a lot of TTB labels what hey, Max is watching over on Instagram. What's up, buddy? Hope you're well. What this versus King Kentucky Small Batch? Oh, that's actually a great idea. Tribute to what? I think it's a tribute to George Garvin Brown, their founder, but I don't know what. So like all this year, I feel tribute to D's. Yeah. All this year, I feel like we've just had weird little releases or teases of releases that haven't fully made sense or don't really have a concrete place in lineups for distilleries, for their product lines. And like I have to point to this guy who commented with a GIF, finally. Like, finally what? What were you waiting? You were waiting for a 12-year 115 proof release? Like, is your expectation that this is going to be widely available and also really affordable? Like, there's no way that those two things are going to be a reality with whatever this release winds up being. Like, this is very clearly an LE, not in the sense of like Four Roses LE or, you know, what we consider to be, you know, top of the class. But I think in just the most literal sense, this is a limited edition product. Marketing to try to bring back the bourbon hype. I think that you're not wrong. But in the sense of like, where is this coming from and why? It's just very confusing. I'm kind of enjoying the reckless throw it on the wall and see what sticks situation these distilleries are in currently. It's not a bad thing, but it just confuses me. Like, I think that meme is sarcasm. It could be. It very well could be. I could be taking it more literally than I should be, for sure. But to Kyle's point, I mean, I think that we wanted less limited releases and more products that were just available as everyday shelfers. And it's just a strange circumstance for us to be in at this point. This to try and sell marked up regular bourbon through label only. Quality control does not matter anymore. People will buy just for the FOMO. And that's still something that does happen for sure. Like that's not an uncommon thing. It's just I don't know. This one threw me off. So be on the lookout for it though, I suppose. Next year's Shy Guy kind of spitting right now. Oh, for sure. Next year's Star Hill Farm has been announced. Another American wheat whiskey, of course. 51% soft red winter wheat, 27% malted soft red winter wheat, and 22% malted barley. 114.7 proof. And that's about all the information we have. I won't go through all the body copy. Really liked this year's release. Rock hard for it. Thank you, Kyle. Going to be tasting it again here in just a little bit, and we'll talk about what our overall thoughts are on it. And of course, speaking of Maker's Mark 2026 Cellar Aged, I am very excited for this release as well. I have not gotten to try 2025s just yet. Again, this is a product that Kyle has provided a sample of. I'm fighting for all bourbon enjoyers out there. Anti-distillery capitalism, pro-consumer hero. Brother, if you think that that's not what we've kind of been preaching here on the broadcast, you are in the right place, though. You are advocating for the correct things. Brewmaster, what's up? Hello, friends. Good to see you. Rock hard for this as well. Okay. You agree with me at least? I absolutely do. That's why I stay here. Thank you. This one is a blend of 74% 11-year, 10% 13, and 16% 14. Jeez. I don't think this was necessary to post. Let's hope it's better than 2025 and 2024. I thought 2024's was great. Hang on. Let me grab something here. Cuz surely Jacob has posted one that has the proof on it. Oh, I guess it is actually on the... Oh, here it is. My bad. 112.9 proof. I missed that on here somehow. Just wasn't reading. Let's hope this is as bourbony as the previous bourbony bourbon. I mean, we can only hope. If the bourbon doesn't taste like bourbon, we will riot. Right? I mean, that's the implication here. Somehow Jay or Take is still putting out collaborative barrels or releases. This feels like the same ratio as 2025. What was the 2025 ratio? My keyboard. Hang on. Mark Cellar age 2025. It was 11, 13, and 14. But I don't know the exact... Hang on, actually. 74, 10, 16. So, I mean, yeah, it could be that this is just a placeholder for 2026. Hard to tell. Jay has so many barrels, yeah. Slice my finger open, getting the turkey ready, so drinking some stag to numb myself. Matt. Heraclitus Bourbon over on Instagram. Cheers to you, too. Thank you so much for being here. Hope you're well. And I don't think I mispronounced that. That was Heraclitus Bourbon. Heraclitus. I'm sticking with Clitus. I'm smoking my turkey tomorrow. Just cut the breast off the bone earlier to prep and dry brine. Blood turkey. The blood turkey. The blood turkey. Oh, while sipping a liquid death. All part of the Thanksgiving experience, yes. So yeah, I mean, Tony makes a good point. This could just totally be a placeholder for whatever the this guy makes bad metal. You come here for the commentary. You don't stay for the bad metal, brother. Yeah, I don't know how Jay is still putting out barrels for the 10 years of Take or whatever it is. But this is an 11-year collaboration with Barrel. He's done a bunch of barrel collabs. Have I done the Star Hill yet? No. I am working up to it. I'm going to get through the TTB labels, and then we're going to be there. But again, this is an 11-year whiskey finished in ice wine and French oak casks, 121 proof. The one ice wine finish that I had from 11-year bourbon and 20-year Canadian whiskey. Oh, okay. Was Bad Metal Brother. Was good. It wasn't my favorite thing in the world, but it was still good. Either way. Oops. I hit the wrong thing. I'm sorry. What are we doing here? What is Heaven Hill doing here? Why is this a thing? Why is this 15-year? Why is the it might be good, but why does it have to be 15 years? And this layout is not working. Hang on. I got to figure out a better layout for oh, that's better. That's way better. It's so much better for Instagram too. But why is it 90 proof? Why are all of these hyper-aged single barrel releases that they do for Elijah Craig 90 proof? Is it just because they think it's going to be over-oaked? Is that all it is? Gobbling money? I mean, maybe. It could be. But I just... Stretching that money? I mean, potentially. Oh, I can't edit that. That's annoying. Whatever. I want to try it. I definitely do. I love Elijah Craig. You know how much I love Heaven Hill. But in this case... I would have liked to have seen a higher proof. I just straight up would have. That's all I'm saying. They could have done take away. Wait, hold on. Woo! Take away 12 years from ECBP to make 90 proof 15. It does kind of feel like that too. They could have done something to make it unique, like do a blend instead. EC15 A126 would be a fun purchase. Absolutely. People who post comments on these posts about how excited they are for these releases, their profile pics are usually white dudes with goatees, trucker hats, and sunglasses. Or just straight up eagles behind an American flag, or in front of an American flag. That's dumb. Dog upset is so good. Penelope Architect for Tampa Bay Lightning, the hockey team. EC18 is 90, so not shocked this is any different. I mean, completely fair. Completely fair. 110 proof. It's finished in French oak staves. Okay. I don't really know what else to say about this. I didn't mean to open up the tags there, but could be good. Dog that hooked me for sure. Tony's just straight up saying boo. Tony doesn't even want to give it a chance. He just doesn't like the fact that it's associated with the Lightning. I don't have a dog in this fight either. So, no, nothing for me either way. And my biggest hot take, about to hit you in the face here. Saw one of those comments on a Facebook group earlier, ready to throw down on anyone who judged him for spending $1,100 on a Stag Junior bottle. Jeez. Does it come with injured players with expensive contracts that get to come back during the playoffs? Love the Lightning. Go Bolts. I, again, have no dog in this fight, but I'm glad somebody does. Last label, and then we're going to get to the Maker's Mark stuff. But Green River Full Proof Wheated Bourbon. Don't you dare hate on this release. I am interested in it. I am curious about it. But I don't think that in 2026, the words foolproof are going to mean anything to the general consumer. I think it's going to be confusing, and I think that it's going to lose all impact because it is so all over the place in terms of what it means distillery to distillery, market to market, product to product, excuse me. And it's not to say that distilleries, consumers can't be educated, but I think that it's, I think that this like marketing term foolproof is going to go by the wayside a little bit, or is at least going to be going to be less impactful. Nah, but 115.2 proof wheated bourbon for around 55 is going to be insane value. I don't disagree with that. I am excited for this release. It's just my first reaction to it was an aesthetic one, I think. And that's on me. That's just the way that my brain is wired to go, how will this impact the market? How will it impact consumers? Proof is not what I associate with the hair full of. All right, Sugar Kitty. My Daily Bourbon's watching on Instagram? What are you doing? Your brain isn't wired, it's nerved? Okay, dude. Is it going to be that proof level, or is it just a TTB mock-up? I don't know. I mean, 115.2 proof seems very specific for what a foolproof bourbon technically is. Drinking beer and eating pizza. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to you too, Chad. Hope you're doing all right, man. Beer sounds nice. Beer sounds nice. But yeah, 115.2 proof is oddly specific for what foolproof bourbon is, or what it is technically supposed to be. But with that in mind, though, I that doesn't mean that it's inaccurate. I just don't know if Green River is going through the steps to necessarily, put 115.2 proof White Dog into their barrels. I know how them graphic designers are. Yeah. Graphic designers, man. Wow, they suck. Hey, they're awful. Hate those guys. It's barrel proof, so yeah, full proof, so barrel entry proof. That's what I'm saying, Chad. But I mean, if they are specifically putting the bourbon itself into the barrel at 115.2 proof. It seems weirdly specific. But I mean, maybe they are. Maybe they are. Yeah, Matt, I knew you were joking. I'm going to open a distillery and make sure every release is considered a once-in-a-lifetime purchase. Look, man, there have been places that have done that before. And wait, why am I still tiny like this? Hello? I was so little. I have 40 barrels of 5-year wheated. Want to buy some? Chad, I don't think I have the room for it, but... And to make one bottle a barrel even more rare, I'll fart into it and say it's been finished in Amberana. Graphic designer, I'm glad we're all in agreement. Good to know there are none of those types around here. Yeah, just add buzzwords. Exactly. Nobody will know. Why am I still tiny? Famous last words. Yeah, Chad said we can make it work. Yeah. Ain't about the size of the wave, it's the motion of the ocean, baby. Founder's release, president's choice, founder's favorite. Chad said, Shy Guy, Amberana weeded. Let go. America's American America Eagle Edition. Yeah, exactly. I love that idea. This is not actually a case that contains a Four Roses private barrel selection program thing. It's got aged in ore sample bottles with Maker's Mark products in it, which we are going to be moving on to right now. Hey, bourbon lover, or our friend, Little Old Fashioned. Hope you're well. Hope you've had a good week. Happy Thanksgiving Eve to you. Perry Ritter's Funky Edition. Agent Or, hit this man up. Yes, please hit me up. Chad has my 4th Agent Or glass. Chad, Kyle's calling you out. He says you have his 4th Agent Or sample bottle. Don't shoot the messenger. In public. I never asked for it back. He gave it to me? Chad said he gave it to you, or you gave it to him, Kyle. It is my fault. Why am I in the middle of this then? Y'all figure it out offline. I don't have any good bourbon anymore, so I'm drinking my bottles I don't like. Tonight is the Russell's Reserve Single Barrel Shelfer version. You don't like Russell's Reserve Single Barrel, really? Interesting. I gotta clean this out. Actually, you know what? I do not have to do that because I have a glass that I haven't used yet. I love the barrel picks. I think that the barrel picks are great, but I keep it. I'll just take it on the weekends. Kyle, don't you dare do this to me. We had an understanding. This specific shelf version is very astringent. I mean, I'm not saying that I haven't had bad, just like on the shelf Russells. But I 9 times out of 10, they've worked out. I can't believe I'm going back and forth reading the Instagram chat. I'm just trying to start stuff. Well, you know what, Kyle? It's working. Mission accomplished, brother. I guess now that I'm done, Whiskey Smoke Explorer, thanks for watching over on Instagram as well. Hope you're well. I can stop watching on my phone. And Isla Baseball. Engagement is engagement? Yeah, exactly. PBR Warrior was here. It's Bourbon Night was here, and then they dipped. They didn't even say hi? Oh, man. Our job is to get Perry canceled? Sure. The thing is, if I can't get it's bailing night. When's Chad gonna come back with the milk and cigarettes? Never. Oh man. I can't see because I'm running everything through StreamYard as usual. But it doesn't show comments for Instagram. And if it did, I would be able to see everything in one place. It's very frustrating. If I could just run everything through OBS, I would. Maybe I can buy Jim Beam bottles, add rubbing alcohol to up the proof, and sell it as special releases. What you are talking about is literally the reason that they had the Bottled and Bond Act. You're talking about rectifying, which is what led to the Bottled and Bond Act of 1897. I know a distillery that does that. Jim Beam, bourbon-flavored bourbon. It's funny that you say that, Chad, because we did talk about before you. Oh my gosh! All right, I'm just gonna disappear for a second. I think before you were here, the Knob Creek Blenders Edition, where the notes are sweet bourbon blend. Chad will come back if you know edition. Chad will come back before Eric ever comes out to see me in Lexington. Facebook has tons of people who do that, yeah. Distillery. Oh, I hate that my layout keeps changing too much. Rubbing alcohol, though, usually has the denaturing agent in it. Adulterating it would be without the horrid flavor added. Excuse me. Anyway, let's get into the flight. I'm going to start out with the Star Hill Farm. This is 114.1 proof. That is crazy dark. Am I crazy? No, that is really dark for this whiskey. It's always like Weller 107 honey finish. In reality, it's special reserve mixed with honey in their bathtub. And say, I know the worth of these bottles. If you know, you know. Only pay in buck, no trade. Being in those Facebook groups is always like decoding an ancient language. It's a dark boy for sure. I'm very excited to try this again. The only time that I've tried it was when I got the samples from the IWSC, International Wine and Spirits Competition. It's so funny. My favorite is when they split up the words dollars and offering. So, of course, it's like doll hairs and off hair. I've been speaking in hieroglyphics for years now. Yeah. And then they, of course, use this like the deer emoji and the recycle, which means trade. And like the deer means bucks, like money, and the recycling means trade. So if you didn't know that, that's your lesson. That's your Rosetta Stone for Facebook, bourbon Facebook groups. Tony's got it figured out. Star Hill Farm, yum. I know it's real quality when they speak to me in emotes, yeah. This was one of my more anticipated releases of the year, the Star Hill Farms. Soon it'll just be sign language pictures. Then we're going to have to, we're all going to have to learn ASL soon. It's got a bit of an ethanol kick to it on the nose. Age, sex, location. Yeah, Chad's got it right. This guy on Facebook really just asked what? How much is the bourbon cream bottles at the distillery? Fantastic. What's my MSN handle? I never had MSN. Peacocks and Bourbon. Hello, hope you're well. Thanks for being here on Instagram. Good to see you. Got the super multi-stream going. Starting with the loudest of the three. I intentionally started with the wheat whiskey instead of the bourbon. Dude obviously thinks gas is free. I want a bourbon, your cream. Chad's going to get me canceled with Instagram comments. Very strawberry cream heavy. Come here then, boy. Not a whole lot of like super oak forward notes. But I love this nose. I will be honest with you. All right. Cheers again. I love your nose. Thank you, Shy Guy. You love my nose because you don't even have one. You're a shy guy. This is just straight up a great whiskey. I don't even know, like, just mine tastes like Turkey 101 8-year. That's crazy. This is what Chad said on Instagram. I wish I had good whiskeys left. Mine tastes like wild turkey that's been blended with the barrel. It is strangely a little malty. Like, I think that when don't worry, Instagram, my wife is so numb to my totally heterosexual consensual appreciation of other men. The malted wheat, yeah, I think that because there is no corn to balance anything else out, it is just paving the way for allowing the malt to be the dominant flavor. And it really is the dominant flavor. Like, that is where my palate is focused on. It is where my head is going. And it's by no means a bad thing. It's just like, I almost wasn't expecting it. I was expecting, of course, it being a wheat whiskey to have just a bigger, sweeter profile to it. But it is delicious. And I love how left of center it is for what Maker's Mark does. I think that it is a very appropriate product to have in their lineup outside of what they traditionally release with their bourbons. I just think it makes the most sense. My wife, being from the Philippines, didn't really understand sarcasm much at first, so when she got in a group call with my friends, she thought I was the meanest, terrible person to my friends ever. I have a New Riff 6-year malted rye, but I don't know if it's my jam or not. I love the malted rye from New Riff. But then again, I mean, I'm kind of a malt guy anyway. Also, 22% malted barley, so high barley content as well. Yes. Gives me dark cacao with that malt, for sure. Absolutely. New Riff malted rye absolutely bangs. 100%. Floyd20, hello. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for being here on Instagram. Happy Thanksgiving Eve. If you like that New Riff malted, buy that Walleye Run malted. I have not only not heard of that, I have never seen it. Or if I have seen it, I've not paid attention to it, and I would like to try it. By the way, thanks to everybody for watching tonight. I know it's an off night. I know it's a random night. Not necessarily a random night, but a different night from normal. Walleye Run is New Holland. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Let me join live for 30 minutes. Bet. Chad, what's the best way to invite you? Text or email? Because I don't think I can do it through Instagram, since I'm running it through. I just poured some Star Hill. Nice. Text. Got it. We'll send HAWF. What is that? Hoff? Oh, hang on. Hang on. There we go. Oh, you're frozen. Are you intentionally frozen, or are you really frozen? No. Okay. I was like, what's going on here?
Let me see if I can turn a light on, turn the light off.
There we go. I'm going to do that. What's up, man?
What's up? Oh.
How are you?
Tired.
Hot?
Tired.
I thought you said you were hot, and I was like, that's a very specific thing to be feeling right now, but okay.
No, our apartment, for the first time in history ever, when Brittany came home from work today, was like 52 degrees. So
that's not bad. That could be worse.
Oh, it feels great.
Perry has very good ears. I have the best ears. Nobody has better ears than me.
Nobody has better ears than Perry. I don't have a good Trump, so is there a way to make that I can make you full screen so I can look at you? I've never used StreamYard. No, not on a phone.
Is your what Yeah, I don't know how to.
It's all right.
Oh, why is my headphone
I'll just
battery dying?
squint. I'll just lean
Okay,
in.
that works.
Yeah.
Hold on. My headphone battery just told me it was dying for some reason. That's good. That's great. That's what I want. Why'd you want to join? What's up?
Well, I mean, why not? I mean,
Okay.
we're gonna watch Brittany. We ate some pizza and had some beer. Now Brittany's making some wings and a great dinner before Thanksgiving, and we're gonna watch some Stranger Things. So I was like, let me get 30, 40 minutes and drink with Perry. So
nice. Well, I'm about to go to. Is the cast strength next?
which one?
Yeah, the one that came out this year, the age stated maker's cast strength.
Yeah, I don't have that. Kyle let me try his, which I loved. I know you did not, but I did.
Oh, HAWF is hello again, whiskey friends. Okay.
If you guys can see me here, let me drop it down. You didn't love it.
I thought it was really good, but I didn't think that it was like so out of this world different from the standard offering.
I don't know. Kyle blinded me,
like,
and I thought it was like a 10-year-old. So, but maybe that's speaking to makers in general in a blind for wheated bourbon, not just necessarily that release. But I liked it. So,
right, and to
I'll do the DNA 110.
To my point that I was making on the podcast too, I don't think that I like properly expressed this enough either. That
no, I didn't think you disliked it. I just, like you said, you blend them together. Tastes like two of the same bourbon, greatly blended together. So,
and I do think it's very good, but I also think that it's not like. But I also think that regular maker's cast strength is really good too. Like,
yeah, I think it's the best $50 wheated bourbon you can buy. I mean,
yeah. Hold on, let me grab my bottle of the regular again.
So while he does that, I am having the 110 proof DNA, which came out to 114.9, aged 8 years, distilled July 2013, barreled June 2021. Smells great.
We're in a stream full of "Don't worry, honey, he's just a friend."
It's okay. I know this guy. Yeah.
No, really, it's fine. It's fine.
He's the least worst thing that could happen.
By the way, you don't care if he like sleeps over next weekend, right?
Yeah. So about insurance, he needs someone to help pay his bills.
Yeah. It's totally cool. Like I'm gonna like put him on the I'm gonna put him on the will actually too.
Babe, his deductible's only $500 a year. It's not bad.
He actually told me he could get me a job with his company, and like we'd be like office buddies too. He could pick me up
how
for
much
work and
you're
everything.
saving.
That's the worst.
Yeah. Let me sell you. Pitch this. Let me sell you the best possible worst scenario you could have.
That's the worst.
Dude, I spent like 3 hours today going to FedEx around town. I wanted to find out that all the FedEx closed 4 hours before I went to them.
Oh.
Yeah, FedEx closed. Like
there was
3
nothing
PM
online?
Well, I mean, I can't drop stuff off when they're closed.
No, I mean, like, there was nothing online saying that they were closed.
No, dude. Like, the one from Carson's and Leestown and Richmond, all the places were fucking closed like 3 PM today. So.
That's crazy.
And all my people in my sales team need stuff by Friday. Ooh.
Okay, so alcoholism with Buddy unlocked.
that is an I think you should leave sketch.
100%. So
all right, so you're having cash strength. I couldn't find my normal cash strength, so I'm having DNA.
But I just poured a tiny little bit of the normal cask strength. Maybe my palate's just in a different place tonight. The age-stated cask strength definitely smells different.
Well, that's why I did the DNA 110. So it's cask strength, and it's around 8-ish years old, like the age-stated. And I would assume the non-age stated is also around 7, 8-ish. So,
right.
Which I know you like the 120 you like the 125 from DNA the best, right?
Mm-hmm.
I like the 115, but
yeah, I think I was in the minority with that opinion.
I don't know. I think you're in the majority with that. I think the 115 was like the low end. I think more people like the higher proof stuff. But I mean, of the 5 people I know, you and Mutant were like the majority. So
of the 5, you only know 5 people. Of course, you only know 5 people. You're 12.
Thanks, Dad. But I mean, for this DNA, 110 proof, or 110 barrel entry, it's 115 proof, basically. Oak, caramel, vanilla, quintessential makers, strawberry jam, raspberry, good. Love it. $100 price point, but for $50 for the age stated all day long.
I got a surprise
I don't know.
for you.
Do you have all 4 of the DNAs?
No, I don't. I never had one bottle, actually. I only mooched off of Eric.
That'll be a fun blind. Let's do an age stated, all 4 DNAs, the age stated cask strength with the non-age stated cask strength, and you decide what you like the best. It'd be a great episode.
It'd be an awesome episode. I got a little surprise for you, by the way.
Show me.
Hey,
this guy.
What's up?
It's Kyle.
How we doing?
We just lost viewers.
Yeah, get out of here. Get the hell out. Stop watching.
Son, where'd you find this?
Oh.
Trapaholics mixtape.
I hate that you do that so well.
It's
ridiculous.
The most accurate impression I think he has.
But you know what that means? Isn't that McLovin that did it? It looks like it.
No, that was.
Is that a troll?
Yeah,
because I was going to say that boy. That would make sense.
Yeah.
Kyle Wipert, hard remix edition.
Emphasis on hard.
Is it Wipert or Wipert?
It's Wipert.
Dadgummit.
Wipert.
That's okay. I just let you get away with it for about a year or so.
Yeah, it's Wipert.
Yeah, it's our show now.
Yeah, he's back.
It's my weekend all over again, Tony. What do you mean?
Tony, what do you mean?
This is turning into a video Friendsgiving. Yeah. So I'm guessing, Chad, you never wound up with COVID.
No, just I slept with the window open on Monday and had congestion. But I made it out clear. My coworker at work has not been there since last Thursday. So,
jeez,
yeah, he's fucked up. So
that sucks.
Yeah, him, his wife, and 3 kids. So,
good to see you, Emily. Thank you for stopping by real quick. The 3 of you didn't even get to see Chad.
Yeah,
he's on Thursday. I was there Thursday.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Count it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Out of like the 20 people on Thursday, Tony was like one of the 4 I talked to, which is terrible to say, but
wow, what a great host.
I go to who I know.
what a
You didn't
great
introduce
host.
yourself to anybody?
I played bartender for like 2 hours. So
Oh, so
You can count
silent
that.
bartender.
yeah, it was like The
You just-
Shining. You know, I just sit there and wipe the counter off for an hour and
Communicating through grunts.
give me an old fashioned.
we playing spin the bourbon bottle tonight.
Yeah.
I don't know how that would work on virtual here, Shy Guy, but
You know, my favorite thing is I don't know who Shy Guy is, so that's the perfect persona. Like,
Yeah.
if
I
I
like
met
it.
this guy, I'd have no idea who he is.
it works. It works very well to his advantage, I think. Okay, so to the age stated cast strength. I'm John Cena. Wouldn't that be crazy?
That'd be kind of sick. If you were, I would play spin the bottle with you. No,
You would never kiss
Spin the
anybody.
bottle where your hand is
No.
always on it, and you just
Yeah.
constantly are like,
I direct it directly to him.
A heart release. I don't think I have an actual regular maker's cast strength. Like, I'm trying to find one. I got
We'll drive
40
over here.
I got 40 private selects over here on this shelf, but no cast strength. Yeah, I mean DNA. That's the closest I got to cast strength. So,
No, I know for sure I did that.
We'll count
Yeah,
it. Did you say which proof did you say that was?
110 barrel entry with exit proof of 114.9. So that's the closest I have to a maker's cast strength right now.
And that's
I mean,
close.
it practically is.
Yeah.
That's 8 years. That's why I said 8 years old. So it'd be cool to see Perry or all of us make a multi-channel. Chad and I, Perry, Kyle, DNA, Maker's age stated cast strength, Maker's cast strength, blind, all six pours. How does it fare? Because I've seen, I don't know if y'all can see me, but I've seen three different cast strengths age stated, 7 years, 7.2, and 7.3. So there's different batches out there right now of that.
I'm down.
I don't think that really emphasized too much, but Mike Schneider said, I thought I had a problem with floor whiskey. Have you met Chad?
No, that's this. I have a storage unit that is still made up of half my floor whiskey, buddy. So,
what are you gonna do? What I was gonna say, the cast strength is hitting way harder tonight than the age stated is, at least, than it was when I recorded that episode. And it had been open for a while too. So it's not like it was a fresh crack that was being influenced by no airtime or anything. It just is strange that I'm getting a bigger profile off of it tonight. I don't know.
there it is.
I'm confused.
Yeah.
No, I'm trying to find the other DNA. So, ignore me. Here.
Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of hefty, punchy.
All right. So now I'm jumping to the 115 DNA, which is now 117.6. So this was my favorite. Kyle blinded me on that age stated. Yours is what, 7.2 or 7.3?
7.2.
I think they're
I
all
love
7.2, right?
No, I've seen 7-year flat, 7.2, and 7.3.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh. Are they all called out as
Really?
batch 2501?
I don't know. That I've not looked at.
That'd be interesting.
That's what I'm way more curious about, is whether or not they're keeping it the same batch number. Because
yeah, then they'd be lying.
I mean, there's nothing legally binding them to say it's different, but
Right.
I tell you what, like when Kyle blinded me on the, I tell you what, when Kyle blinded me on that 7.2, I said it was like a 10-year-old bourbon. This 115 DNA, just taking a whiff of it, it's 117.6, hits like a 10, 12-year-old weeder.
Yeah.
And that Rebel Weller 12. No, this is better than that.
Hey, Papa Ritter. Hi, Dad.
Hey, what's up? I haven't said a swear yet.
Yet is the key word there.
Yeah.
The last time I was on the stream, I was trying to be pretty good because Papa Ritter hopped on early. Comparative to normal. So
you had to lock in early.
I was trying to be a good boy.
Woo.
Oh man, that new Rhinegeist beer just hits.
You know what's
new
funny
Rhinegeist?
though? Going to the cellar aged from the age stated.
Similar?
I think I like the age stated a little better than I do the cellar aged.
Here's my thing with cellar aged. I said this, Kyle, to you and to Mutant. In a vacuum, it's great. It's amazing. If it's the only thing you're having, it's awesome.
Right.
I mean, when did it come out? 2023? Was that the first year?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I said it was better than William LaRue in a vacuum. I've never compared the two.
Wow.
But I mean, I can tell you after doing my BTAC, you've seen my rating for the BTAC this year. The lowest BTAC in what Chad and I did. But
yeah. Tim Bip exclusive.
Tim Bip exclusive. G-Unit.
That's crazy.
I think we've lost. I think the hype of Weller or William LaRue is there. Not Weller 12. William LaRue is there. I think the quality is down. I mean, I won't say what our number one was, but our number one shocked us.
Shocked me.
Yeah, dude. I mean, the worst rated product from Buffalo Trace that we had was one of our favorite products of this year, which is a shelfer item. And I'm now going to reserve that bottle to cocktails. I will not drink it neat ever. So
we all know quality in general is down, but prices are up. I mean,
truth in marketing and advertising, 100%. Shy guy. So
yeah.
Unfortunately.
I mean, not to be like I'm on a high horse or a soapbox here, but I think a lot of people, brands, someone who works for a brand, someone who review, and Perry can, speak to this as well. A lot of it's 40 degrees out and there's a gnat in this room.
Cool.
There's dead bodies. There's a lot of brands releasing stuff right now, just stuff. At the end of the year, that's the worst time to release anything.
Yeah.
Because distributors don't want to take on, inventory. Stores don't want to take on inventory. Your P&Ls take a hit. There's a lot of brands this year, especially from like Q3 and Q4, just seem to be doing stuff, not quality products, not specialties, not true LEs, just stuff. And I think that's kind of the issue this year is all these brands are like, we got a lot of old barrels. We got to do something with them. Here's a $300 LE, and it yielded 4,000 bottles, and we put it in 14 states, and we hope it sells. And that I think that's a big hindrance with the market right now. Everyone's doing that.
It kind of goes to what I was saying about, man, I don't even know how this is going to work with all these people on here.
Do your thing.
But
Yep.
I don't understand this release.
Well, this is just a tribute.
I really don't. Like,
you have to believe me, and I wish you were there.
What do you mean?
Oh my God, Kyle, do you know what I'm referencing? Anybody?
No, I missed it.
This is just a tribute. You've got to believe me, and I wish you were there.
Mm.
Tenacious D tribute.
Yeah.
Okay. This product just seems like a throw out to. Well, it's not birthday bourbon quality. It's not King Kentucky worthy. If it's the Early Times mash bill, it is just a product. This could have been an old faux President's Choice single barrel or whatever, but instead they wanted to make it a batch product of something. And I mean, there's no SRP yet, but there's no way this is going to be worth whatever they're asking. No way.
Right, and I mean, it's definitely going to be another limit. I mean, not to retread what we were talking about earlier, but it's definitely going to be a limited release. It's definitely going to be, $300.
I mean, if it can't beat 1920, no, 40. What is the early time? What is the 10-year?
1924.
1924. Yeah, I knew the numbers were there. If it can't beat that, which is what I call the poor man's King Kentucky, yeah, it ain't worth it.
Papa Ritter asked,
did you
push up today?
Oh, nope, I did not, Papa Ritter. Still you need is one.
I think he meant all you need is one.
Still you need is one. Yeah. That's it.
877 cash now.
Hang on.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, that just seems like a Brown Foreman does need a cash grab, and Old Forester does need a cash grab. Jack Daniel, like none of that company needs cash grab. Is this an overabundance issue? Is this something where they're like, we don't know where it goes and we don't know where it fits, so we're going to create a premium product in LE to sell it? Or is this we're going to create, this is the best of our best for Old Forester, and we have to put it in there? But if so, that defeats President's Choice single barrels, and that defeats birthday bourbon. So
I just think that there is a constant identity crisis where brands just don't know what they want to do with new products. And again, not to retread what I was saying earlier, but I do think that there is a call for people to for brands to put out more shelf standard offerings as opposed to these kind of tenuous or loosely based LEs.
Yeah, I mean, we're in 2025, almost 2026. It almost seems like the 1990s. There's no reason why we can't have a plethora and a spread of great, cheap, 4-year-old to age-stated, affordable bourbon with the mass amounts of shit on the market right now. And I work for an NDP, and I say that as someone who's I see what's on the market. There's no reason why these brands can't put out a fucking 10-year to 12-year $40 product when they're selling the barrels that are going to cost me something that I've sell for $150, $200. The quantity is there. So
I think it's just because everything's premiumized,
Well,
that's
and go ahead, Kyle. I want to touch on something. In a
so
second.
I think everything's being premiumized regardless, and I think what they're seeing right now, Brown Foreman. So you just saw the King of Kentucky small batch, and now we're seeing this Old Forester, whatever, age stated 12-year-old small batch. I think it's all they're trying to hit this mid high proof ish small thing.
Yeah, it's kind of like 2016 when Lodge Craig Barrel Proof took off again. When Lodge Craig Barrel Proof took off in 2016, it's like Heaven Hill's oh man, new bottle shape, revitalize all this. And yeah, I think, I mean, it's the every decade thing. It's with fashion and cars and lifestyle, whatever. We're seeing that in bourbon. We're finally seeing that tick. I mean, the boom happened in 2010, and then the big boom happened in 2018 to 2020 with the pandemic. But now we're seeing the production boom of the overabundance, but also the marketing boom of brands who are like, holy shit, we got to sell stuff. Um, so yeah, I agree with that. Of they're like, yeah, we need. Is it shelf stable? No. Is it more prominent than not? Yes. Is it affordable? No. Is it unobtainable? Also no.
Right.
Could it be something that they could find like 2 or 3 weeks with some work? Yes. Will they have 20 of them? No. Will they have one? Yes. So it's in that. I think we're in that realm of like, think back when Orphan Barrel, all that stuff dropped. Cheap. Barter House was $80, 21-year-old bourbon. We're in that realm, but the modern day version of it, where it's not going to be easy, won't be cheap, but it's going to be there. I mean,
But
like
there's
today,
a lot of it, yeah.
Yeah, they dropped a bunch of Willet at Liquor Barn today, and I'm sure.
I saw that.
Yeah, it's probably
Did
still
you see
sitting.
that, Kyle?
No, I didn't see it.
They had a bunch of purple tops.
Green
What,
and purple.
like 11 years, 12 years,
8 and 10.
I think
bourbon, and then
I thought I saw one that was 12 year, or maybe I was wrong.
it might be. It might have been like not. I don't know. I know there was 2 barrel picks of bourbon and 2 barrel picks of rye. So
Yeah,
like
but
400,
regardless,
450.
they were still in the 5s, close to 6s.
Well, yeah, I know. Okay, no, for a fact, I do know there was an 8 year, and it was like $400. So
Yeah,
Daryl.
Daryl?
It's Daryl.
That's his dog.
Oh, Daryl, not
Yeah.
Daryl.
My dog Daryl. You want to look
Daryl?
at him? Nope. He said,
Okay, bye, buddy. I love picking in the rain, by the way.
Yeah.
Sachin Kind 9508. I
Never had Star Hill.
This
Farm.
is this is the best angle ever.
We gotta lean into Reed.
what'd
Star
you
Hill
say?
Farm. Yeah, I tell you. Star Hill
SHN
Farms for me is the best goddamn Maker's Mark release ever put out.
I've never
agree.
had Star
I
Hill
think it's
Farm.
a-
How does it compare to other Maker's Mark bottlings? It is off profile for what Maker's Mark actually is, but I do
100%.
think that it is
The best thing they've ever done.
I kind of have to agree. Like, I think that 46 was
Yes.
a
46.
good,
okay, not to Kanye.
46 was a good
Beyonce had the
introduction
better
for-
music video, but 46 is what I got when I turned 21. I went to Kroger, $34.99. Maker's Mark 46 was the expensive bottle. I wanted to spend $40 on a bottle of bourbon. This is coming from the guy who used to buy Old Rip 10 for $32.88 at Moorhead Walmart.
Yeah, and you can shut up.
So I got Maker's 46. So from Maker's 46, when it originally released to Star Hill Farms wins every time.
I think that 46 was a very solid introduction for. I think I said this on the episode where I was talking about cask strength. But it was a very solid introduction to barrel finishing, or at least finished products for the Maker's Mark crowd. Kyle's gonna glass us. Huh. Thanks,
Get
man.
on.
But it didn't revolutionize anything. Excuse me. There I am. I can't zoom in too much further, but I'm in yellow.
I know.
I love that bottle.
Inky Winky.
No, that one's a lie. But
More like
It's worse
Twinkie.
that you know that.
I have 2 kids. What do you want me to do?
Not make an excuse.
Fair enough. Anyway, but I don't think that it really revolutionized revolutionized is not the right word. Radicalized.
No, it is.
Makers.
I think you're right.
No. I don't think it radicalized makers drinkers in the way that a product like Star Hill Farms would.
Yes. Okay. I do. I agree now.
Because Star Hill Farms is such a departure from their typical profile while still maintaining the same quality that Maker's Mark is known for. However, it is not going to be something that you go into and expect the same flavor profile of. I just think that it is something you need to experience to fully understand, if you are curious about, but don't think that your palate is going to accept it as just another maker's product, whether it's 46, whether it's cask strength, whether it's cellar aged or whatever. It's very different in the maker's sphere, I suppose.
Yeah, it doesn't read makers at all, but it's insane.
Okay, also, you're welcome, and I'm sorry if I butchered your username, which I definitely did. I just don't know how to get whatever this string of letters is out, because
that is his IP address that he's for his VPN. So
it does feel like it. I apologize. You might be new here. YouTube has recently changed up the way that usernames are shown. If you are not new here and I know you by another name, I'm sorry. Sachin Kind. Okay.
That sounds not Nazi-ish.
Sachin Kind.
Yeah.
Is that like a Japanese Nazi?
I don't think Nazi is the right word here.
I've got one more pour with you guys.
It's an Indian name. Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. Perry just
that makes perfect sense. Okay. I'm going to grab my bottle of Maker's Cask Strength with the age statement on it, and I'm also going to grab a couple other things so I can make this cocktail too real quick. I'm going to take myself off screen and don't
Kyle,
don't
come on, why me first?
No, I mean, okay. I don't want to open something I'm going to share with you guys, like
I'll be right back.
The first release ever of Rare Breed, or the second release ever of Rare Breed. I don't want to open that by myself.
Hold on to that
Stub bottle Weller 12, stub bottle antique Weller 12. I've got like 10 minutes with you guys before, because we're gonna start watching some Stranger Things, eating some chicken wings. We had some beer and pizza.
Stranger Things and chicken wings.
Stranger Things and chicken wings. Yep. And I brought home pizza. Brittany got some beer. We already had that. We pre-gamed. So
nice.
What is next? Hopefully the people who are in this chat like us. If not, then
this is terrible. If not. We don't control chat, so we have no idea.
I don't look at anything. Same thing whenever we did our chat. I didn't look at chats.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Show your support though.
Oh yes.
Donate
for
to this
for as little as $1 a
month,
you can support the channel at patreon.com/This My Bourbon Podcast, where you get awesome things such as pre-game chats or that's sort of the $5 tier. But for $1, you can support the channel. But $5, you get access to Discord, you get pre-game chats, you get pours from the floor, and all kinds of other stuff. So please, if you want to support This My Bourbon Podcast, join Patreon, patreon.com/This My Bourbon Pod. So,
look at that professional.
My dog is laying here like she's dead. She's just paws up.
You gonna keep up with the weeded theme, or are you gonna?
That's Well, that's why I was looking at weeded. I mean, I got several larceny barrel proof picks, and that old Weller, new Wellers I picked. I mean, I've got some rare characters. Um, well, the rare characters aren't open. I don't have a knife, so we're gonna pass on those. But I don't know. You tell me. Should the old BT, new BT? I don't want. I'm not gonna open the rare breeds. Maybe if you and Perry want to come by on Sunday to work, we can crack those.
Yeah, let's do that on Sunday.
Or the first ever release of Russell Single Barrel. Cool.
Okay. No, pull out one of those squatty Wellers.
I don't know if you can see me or not, but let me throw it down here.
Yeah, throw it down, throw it back, throw it side to side.
The problem is, I don't know where the. I know I've got. Oh, here's a squatty Weller. Weller 12.
Oh, there you go.
My least favorite Weller.
Perfect to end on.
Yeah. So.
I don't know. I think so. I'm going back and forth between cask strength and cellar aged, and they're both good. I think you could be equally as happy with this cask strength. It's a little punchier than your cellar aged.
I don't
that's
think
expected.
that any. So like, it maybe it sounded bad earlier when I said cellar aged sucks. It doesn't suck. Perry, here's what I'm having. This is my last pour before I have to roll out. Fresh crack.
Hang on,
just cracked it.
What was it? I missed it.
Stub 12.
Okay. Your least favorite Weller.
My least favorite Weller. Ever. I said that. Stub bottle. My last Weller 12 stub. I have a 107 somewhere underneath there, but this is the first one I found. But no, Kyle, I think that I shit on cellar age because of the way it got. Interpersonally, I also hyped it up. For $100 or $120, it's well worth it. I'd rather spend $100 on that or 120 on that than not this bottle, but like the modern version that sells for $250. The modern version that's at $250 is not worth it at all.
Which I mean, now those have dropped a lot. I think they're down to 190. Am I going crazy?
Well, I don't know. This stub bottle,
at least locally. That's a different story.
You both would find it similar to some other stuff you've had. I'll say that. I will say that.
I wonder what that is.
I have no idea.
Couldn't say.
Does it say distilled and aged? It does not. No, doesn't. Yeah, distilled by Buffalo Trace Distillery for aged 12 years. That's all right. Nose is flat, mild, caramel, vanilla, a little custardy, soft serve, but poured a hefty 2.5 ounce pour. So
nice.
All right, real quick too.
It's fine.
I'm gonna make my dadgummit.
Yeah, crank it.
Hot tool.
Good. It's great.
On that thing.
This is going great. Since Chad's getting out of here soon, we'll just go ahead and wrap up here in just a minute as well. But I'm going to tell you folks how to
support the page at patreon.com/this is my bourbon.
I heard
podcast.
that. I heard that as well.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you for doing that. I still had the
ass.
headphone in while I was running around grabbing some stuff.
He was baby monitoring us.
Yeah. That's not the reason why I did it, but I am extremely used to that.
It's better than being burning, so I'll take it.
Yeah. He's like, I don't trust that guy. And us together?
No.
I don't blame you.
Yeah, some of the things you guys send in, Anyway.
It's better. It's better when we're together. I'll say that.
Yeah.
That's right.
So I am going to quickly make my Thanksgiving Day cocktail, which I call the Wild Rush, because it is a take on the Gold Rush, but it uses primarily and mostly wild turkey products. I'm starting here, and like I said, just got the Turkey 101 8-year as the base bourbon. 2 ounces of that, then an ounce of American honey in place of what would be your honey syrup for
okay.
The Gold Rush. Hold on. The shaker is going to be very full.
That's what she said.
And yeah.
Shaker.
Hardly knew.
Yeah.
I didn't get one in on chat yet, so that worked.
Well, after you're done with your Gold Rush, I'm gonna tell you about my cocktail called the Big Time Rush. So,
I hate that, but let's see it.
Are we having this on Friday? Yes, we are, Papa Ritter. And then half an ounce of lemon juice. Fresh squeezed, of course, is better, but it's easiest if you're doing it in a party setting to just get,
store-bought will do,
the bottle.
Barefoot Contessa.
Stuff.
So,
or pre-squeezed like a man.
Pre-squeezed, my nickname in high school.
Mine was post-squeeze.
Either way, be careful.
That's right.
Watch out the spit.
I'm following it every time.
That's not like
little...
a crazy. Oh, that's a little shaker.
Look at it. It's a baby shaker. It's a 1 cocktail shaker.
You can't say that.
No,
you can't. No. It's a baby shaker.
It's illegal to say that.
You can't say that.
There are. We send you memes about this kind of stuff.
Yeah, you know all of it. Yeah. All right, we're back.
Hey,
self cancel.
Honorable death.
Shaker's got to be filled. Shaker.
The sound is the.
Yeah, you got to do it above. You got to do it above. He was down here. You saw that. He was below the waist again.
My bad. Yeah. My bad.
Man, that's crazy.
Got to be filled with ice, of course.
Gosh.
Oh, Lord. This is spilling a little bit.
Lick the tip.
I can't say anything.
My alternative for this, though, if you want to turn it up just a hair, is Rare Breed instead of 101, and American Honey Sting. Instead of
a little bit of that cinnamon punch, give me a little of that spice.
Well, it's
a little
not
cinnamon honey in there.
It's
It's
not.
You like hot honey?
It's
I got
ghost
some
pepper.
hot honey for you.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want some hot honey in your cocktail?
That's how I make a hot toddy.
Yeah. It looks good, Perry. I'm sorry. I don't want to take away from you.
Oh. I haven't had that in so long. I forgot how good it is. It is.
That's
the reason I like it too, as an alternative to the Gold Rush, is because replacing the honey syrup with the American honey just gives it more booze.
That's such a good idea. I've not. You've been talking about that for like what 2 or 3 years now, and I've yet to actually try that. And that's such a good fucking idea.
It really just last year was when I.
No, that was that last year.
Yeah,
I feel like it's been a lot longer, but I've not had wild turkey honey in like several years. But I mean, that's such a good idea to use it for a split base for a cocktail. So, or in place of a simple syrup. So, such a good idea. Ooh, what about a Keelan Breeze? Using that in place of the honey for Keelan Breeze.
Ooh.
Me don't know what that is. What is that?
That's Makers and honey and lemon and what else is in that? Is that it?
No, it's no, Keelan Breeze is
it's
bourbon,
bourbon, honey,
orange, lemon, orange curacao, and
is that orange curacao?
Yeah, and ginger ale.
I thought it was like a bee's knees, but basically with bourbon. I would look, but I'm afraid to lose service right now, or not service, but being seen.
Yeah, hold
on. This late 90s, mid 2000s Weller 12. Fine. So,
what do you mean fine? Fine is a crazy thing to say about that.
It's okay. So when I got this in Moorhead, Kentucky, guess how much I sold this for? Guess how much I sold this for?
I got you. $18.99.
It was like $13.88.
I was close though.
$14, and a 175 cost $27.88. $28 for a 175.
Who is measuring anything in 1 1/4 ounce?
Athletes.
Shut up, man.
Yeah, Kyle, shut up.
Yeah.
No. Whatever measurement of bourbon, orange curacao, orange, and then ginger ale.
Okay, so I had it completely wrong. I basically thought the Keelan Breeze was a bee's knees with bourbon. That's how I've always made them. And like when I was like, oh, what are we having? A Keelan Breeze.
You've just been lying.
Yeah, for like 3 years. Yeah, I don't like. I told him wine. Like, what are we having? A Keelan Breeze. I don't know what the fuck we're like. I don't know what the fuck we were selling then.
Who's got the best beard? Mine's on Kyle.
Yeah. Yeah. That guy knows what's up.
Papa Ritter said, I got to go with Chad, but Perry might be upset with me. I'm not upset with you.
No. Chad, it is Chad by a mile, unfortunately.
It's because of the patches. It's because of the patches. I gotta do the method of
patches. Yours is thick. Mine is just like you gotta brush it. I have curly hair. If I didn't comb mine and blow dry it, yeah, I'd have patches too. You just use a brush, blow dryer.
All right. Fair enough.
I promise you. I will style your beard for you, Perry.
Now that's content.
I'll drink to that
a beard
because I think I'll need a few before that happens.
Pairing a bourbon with a beard.
Yeah, this is my brushing contest.
He has every friend style his beard for him.
Yeah.
I asked 100 friends to style my beard for $100,000.
Yeah.
All right, guys. We're going to get out of here. Thank you all so much for watching this stream. This has been a lot of fun. Happy Thanksgiving. Eat and drink a lot of turkey. Make the wild
or
rush.
Buff turkey.
Yeah.
Or buff turkey.
If you're feeling strong.
To have you some turkey with creatine.
Have you a brother?
I'll be back at my regular time next Thursday. And I believe that does it. But until next time.
And stay tuned because maybe on Sunday there's some random content that's shot for Patreon. Who knows? If you want to do that,
yes, we'll talk about that in just a second. But love you all. See you next time. Bye.